Why is sourcing such a key skill for property investors and developers? Well, the reality is most property investors will purchase anything from, say, between 2 to 100 houses in a lifetime. And even when you think of 100 houses as quite a large number, when I used to be a management consultant, typically I may work on anything between 3 to 4 projects in a week. So each year I would work on 20 projects. So over kind of a 10-year period, that's already 200 projects. And a lot of other jobs would have far more frequency of sales, particularly say if you're in retail, for example. So one of the beauties to me of property investing is that you don't actually have to buy that many houses compared to other investments to be very successful. However, that said, you can get significant gains if you make sure you buy the right house. And what you need to be doing is really thinking of your efficiency when you're looking to purchase houses. And there's two ways, main ways, in my view, that efficiency can be gained. One can simply be on price, so you get it substantially discounted to other houses or commercial buildings of a similar size and area. But also in the efficiency of the building. What do I mean by the efficiency of the buildings? Well, how you can maybe reposition the building. And you can do that by taking a normal house that's let to family and changing it to a multi-let, so it's mixed between 4 to 6 people. You may also take a building that's currently let on a commercial basis and redevelop it into residential basis where the end use is higher and the rents are also potentially higher. You may also look at other planning gains you can get from it. So you can get a house with a large garden plot and you can put planning in for another house to be built in it. So when you're sourcing, it's really key to think of what the efficiency is. And that's typically gained by either the discounted price or the efficiency of the building you're buying. One of the reasons I love property is the ability to leverage, and that's the ability to leverage financially, but also in terms of processes, systems, and people. So using people like architects, QSs, letting agents, etc. Unfortunately, the one area I don't believe that you can actually leverage or you can outsource is that sourcing. In an ideal world, I think a lot of us would like to do that. We just go and pay someone £3,000 or for a bigger development deal, 50,000 or 100,000, and then we've got a product that comes to us that's going to make us multiple returns on that. If you just think of the maths around that, someone's going to get you a house that's discounted from the market value by 25,000, but they're going to sell it to you for 3,000. Simple maths to me tells you that doesn't make good sense for that person to sell it on. If people can be efficient in terms of finding those deals which are in short supply, typically they can then be efficient in finding the funds that they would need to then purchase it overall. I firmly believe that sourcing is the area that can give you the greatest competitive advantage. So the reality is you need to be able to develop that skill. The good thing is I don't think it's a particularly hard skill to develop. I think it's an area a lot of people don't like to focus on, but there's far more difficult jobs out there. Also, I would say to you, if you think of what the large companies do in terms of large house builders, they have in-house sourcing teams, people that they pay a set sum of money to, people who want to work as employees rather than entrepreneurs and be self-employed. They don't typically go out to the market and pay individuals lumps of money for deals to come to them. They recognise that it's a key skill that will make a difference to their business, and they have acquisition teams to focus on that. So if you want to be successful in your journey and you want to get there in the most efficient time, I strongly recommend that you look to acquire sourcing skills either yourself or within your organisation.